The Power of Perseverance by Brian Soltis and Logan Roger.
Winston Churchill once said, "Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential."
Churchill was just one of many that knew that perseverance was a key to being successful at whatever endeavors you as an individual set out to fulfill.
Seeing that a majority of us are upperclassmen and are on the verge of entering the workforce in only a few short months, it is of the utmost importance that we prepare ourselves as best we can.
Being able to persevere in the face of defeat is arguably the most important trait one can display in a corporate environment.
As silly as it sounds, it all goes back to Aesop's fable of the tortoise and the hare. No matter how many sufferings or setbacks someone is set to endure, eventually their time will come and everything will not have been for nothing.
It is inevitable that we will fail at certain points in our life.
You're going to have some bad ideas.
A presentation that just doesn't go over well with the higher-ups.
And clashes with coworkers over which way to proceed on a certain project.
This is completely unavoidable, and it's okay. Mistakes happen. What's important is knowing how to deal with it afterwards.
An individual who shows that they can deal with the blows of an upsetting outcome in a mature and responsible manner will ultimately both be noticed by their bosses and respected by their peers.
Furthermore, taking the constructive criticism and advice from others will not only help an individual overcome the obstacle or obstacles at hand, but will also make them a more well-rounded individual and a more competent worker.
Being unable to persevere when faced with the aforementioned adversities can be both extremely detrimental to whatever project an individual is currently working on, and more importantly, it can be absolutely devastating to a career and whatever future aspirations this individual may hold dear.
No one wants to work with someone who is unable to deal with failure and acts immaturely in regards to taking criticism that is meant to be beneficial. Proving to your peers and coworkers that you are an individual who can deal with the hardship is a surefire way to remain a key part to your organization and keep them open to your future opinions and ideas.
If we never failed, we would never be able to recognize our fullest potential. Recovering from disappointment says more about an individual than the recognition they may receive when they're successful.
There is no denying that perseverance is fundamental when it comes to succeeding and advancing in the corporate world. Going in with a clear head and a willingness to roll with the punches will eventually benefit you in the long run. You'll always be climbing your ladder to success.
As former Minority Whip, Speaker of the House, and presidential candidate Newt Gingrich once said, "Perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did."